Military men be living double lives and be on a DL. Yes, sleeping with each other. Uh-huh. That's what this lady is talking about. They had a whole WhatsApp group. She went through his phone and found the group, the WhatsApp group. Child, you gotta hear this. You gotta hear this. Let me see if I can skip around to the good juicy part though.
Good. I'm gonna sense another woman on his energy. Also, his sexual energy, like his performance, it's gonna tell me all that I need to know. Especially because I'm only making love to one person at a time. So if my partner is not, it's going to be easy for me to tell. And they already know I'm intuitive, so when they come back around me, their energy is going to be eating their up.
Okay, so she basically here, she's saying that because she has a sixth sense, womanly intuition, she could tell if a man is cheating, girl. So yeah, but I guess she didn't smell that DL energy off of him though, because she didn't find out until she saw the phone. But let's continue. Let's continue.
Like the guilt is going to show, and if they ghost me, then the guilt shows either way. I purposely put them in the corner. And then I leave, and they think about me for the rest of their life.
Okay, hold on, let me skip.
As I'm scrolling down, and he was not waking up, I use his finger to rest, I go to sleep. I don't know if he lay down, and I really don't care. But the princess, she's knocked out. Holla at you in the morning, shawty. So this particular AM, he did not wake up. Now, we're already trained to get up early, so why are you lacking energy? I end up going through his phone because his alarm kept going off and he was not waking up. I use his fingerprint to unlock his phone. And that is when I hit the group chat that him and all his homeboys are in, which are people who are in the military with us. They literally stayed like down the hall from us. So I already knew who this whole group was. None of them.
This is so trifling. She knew them and they just was right down the hall from each other.
Them were loyal. As I'm scrolling down, it's messages of them talking about the one night stand, talking about the girl that they got pregnant and they not gonna take care of the baby, talking about the girl crazy, talking about this one here strung out over them. They sending videos of doing it in the car.
This is messy. She is spilling all the tea in the military. Oh my goodness.
Talking about how they sleeping with each other, family members. Then I keep scrolling. I'm seeing videos of them sleeping with each other. Like literally the boys were recording each other sleeping with each other. My ex.
What in the world? They was recording each other. So they wanted to have a memory recollection. They wanted to go back and fantasize. What in the world?
Ex was literally another dude from the back. When the boys were recording each other sleeping with each other. My ex was literally another dude from the back. And I tell you that my heart has sunk. Not only had I seen other videos of him this other girl, and further down in the messages, my fiance was telling them like, oh, I think she's pregnant because she been telling me her stomach hurt. And he wasn't talking about me, like he was talking about the girl that he was cheating with one of them. So
he swing both ways. Yeah, see, these men are bi. Wow. See, listen, we need to get into a realization that majority of these men are bisexual. Yes, they are bisexual. I'm telling you, they swing both ways, but they're not gonna tell you that, girl. Because they know that if they say that, the women is gonna run away. And they don't want y'all to run away. Yeah, no, because they still attract you. I mean, I guess if they was just gay, and if the women ran away, then I guess that wouldn't be a big deal. But no, they actually are attracted genuinely to women too. They like both.
Not only were you like a cheater, I don't judge you if you're bisexual, but when you take away a woman's free choice, if she wants to deal with you in a romantic way, that's where we have the issue.
Yeah, no. We're not judging. We're not judging men for being bisexual, okay? And look, there's nuance to the conversation, right? Just because a man is bisexual does not mean that he is going to cheat with the same sex, or he's a serial cheater. No. There's wonderful bisexual men out here who exist, right? And they are in loving relationships and they are faithful to whoever it is that they are with at the moment, okay? But this man that she was with, I mean, he was a cheater, and cheaters gonna cheat. That's what they gonna do, She didn't know. And I bet you he was masculine presenting too, because she chose to like be with him. So most of the time, women, they're not gonna choose a man who is not masculine, right? Because they're gonna choose the man who's very masculine and straight looking and passing. So that lets me know that he was a straight passing man. See, they be thinking that only gay men look like Saucy Santana, looking like Saucy Santana, RuPaul. No, those are the minorities. I'm telling you, the majority look like 50 Cent, okay, Young Buck, okay, Dr. Dre. That's who the guys who be interested in men be looking like, okay? Yeah, that's what they be looking like. Let's see what else is on here. Is this it or?
Dudes who know me know that I'm not going to deal with them if I know they're dealing with a man. And he was very much aware of that. So the fact that you was secretly hiding from me, you let me know that you was selfish and you chose to do that, and you still wanted to hold on to me as well. And you gave me no choice.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he knew. She basically communicated like, listen, I do not want to date a bi man. I only want a man that's 100% heterosexual. Like a lot of women say, right? They all say that, right? Well, and he knew that, and he still said, okay, and then he still, chose her, and then he hid the fact that he was bi. Yeah, that's just a very common thing. I noticed this happens more than you think, She just happened to go through the phone and find out, though.
I went to go get tested, of course. I literally woke his ass up, told him get out of my bed. He literally was trying to look lost, like he just woke up and can't comprehend what's going on. I said, get out of my room. Later on that afternoon, I had literally ordered Pizza Hut and I could not even eat it. I didn't even have an appetite. And pizza used to be one of my favorite foods. I was just crying, and not out of disbelief that, he had cheated on me. But when a guy cheats on you with a man, it's an emotional feeling. Like, it's so different. And then,
so basically she's saying that, okay, she would have been okay with him mentally cheating on her with another woman, but because it was a man, she can't take that, I mean, can we blame the women though? Because most women have been lied to, right? They've been lied to. They've been raised to believe that majority of men want what is in between their legs, and only want what is in between their legs. The media promotes this. They are taught this, that, you got to watch out for the men because the men they want one thing. Like, that whole thing. There's songs that talk about it. And when they see a man who is masculine, especially who they're attracted to, who they choose to be with, choose to be their man or whatever, and he is cheating with a man, that it's like a glitch in the system. They can't. It's like what is happening? They can't compute what's going on. And so yeah, it's hard to kind of mentally wrap their heads around, but women are slowly, surely figuring it out and seeing it for themselves. It's just devastating. Oh my God.
And to know that you also got a baby on the way. So that also let me know that there were multiple people that I did not know about. He was at my door that night with a big ass bottle of Ciroc, and he was just down in it, and he was crying. He was knocking on the door like, can you let me in? I want to talk to you. There was nothing that he could say to me. Yeah.
I mean, what he crying for? Oh, I guess he got exposed. That's why he was crying. Because I'm like, I don't know. Let's continue.
When I woke up the next morning, he was passed out in front of my door, and literally his battle buddies had to come get him up and take him in the shower. He also got counseled. When he went downstairs for PT, for physical training, because his group did physical training before my group did. So once he left to go downstairs, I went to his room and I put the ring on his bed and trashed his room, and he ended up telling on me about trashing his room. They didn't do anything to me though. They just told me don't do it again, or they was gonna make me run some laps. And I also threw everything that he had.
Oh my god, don't do it again. We're gonna make you run laps with the world.
Bought me away. Everything that was in my room of his, I threw it in the trash. Only thing I returned to him was the ring because I wanted him to know that symbolism. Story time on how I found out my...
Wow, that is crazy. Let me know what you think about this. I mean, DL men in the military. Now listen, I'm not trying to say that the military creates DL men, but I will say that the military does attract DL men because the military is about being stoic and serious and, you know, keeping a serious look about you, and they prioritize masculinity and toughness, and that is perfect cover for DL men. So the military is something that is attractive for a lot of DL men. Okay. And also the military, you have the prospect of traveling and being away from family and home a lot. So that's another thing that's perfect for the DL man too. So they'll be like, oh, I'm going to travel, I'm away, and you know, meanwhile he's cheating with a man, or you know, overseas, and the woman won't even know it. She's here in the US, even though in this case they both were in the military, but still, you know, like Jesus Christ. And he couldn't find a woman that was, you know, not in the military. Like, no, he just could not help himself. I guess the guy down the hallway was too hot. I guess, I don't know. Girl, this is not being messy. Let me know what you think about this. I mean, she came on the internet and shared this information with us. Let me know what you think about it. Do you think that the DL man was wrong for this? He definitely was wrong for this. What do you think can be done about the situation with DL men and them being bisexual? I mean, how can that be solved? You know, I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think about all of this down in the comment section. I am ZestyDL. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.